A blessed day, learners. Welcome to another exciting journey of learning and discovery here on the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel. In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating world of ethics and moral education. Stay safe, stay inspired, and may God's blessings guide you always. Let's learn and grow together.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. What is the definition of ethics? A. The study of the universe and human existence. B. A field that deals with the morality of human actions. C. The scientific study of human behavior. D. The study of laws and regulations in society. Which of the following is a type of norm of human acts? A. Natural law. B. Fear. C. Concupiscence. D. Habit. What is the primary difference between a human act and an act of man? A. Human acts are done unconsciously, while acts of man are intentional. B. Human acts are performed freely with intellect and will, while acts of man occur without deliberate control. C. Human acts are immoral, while acts of man are moral. D. There is no difference between the two. Which of the following best describes how ignorance modifies the morality of human acts? A. Ignorance always removes responsibility for immoral acts. B. Ignorance never affects moral responsibility. C. Ignorance can make an act less culpable depending on whether it is vincible or invincible. D. Ignorance always leads to moral perfection. What distinguishes a correct conscience from an erroneous conscience? A. A correct conscience is aligned with moral truth, while an erroneous conscience is misdirected. B. A correct conscience is always overly cautious, while an erroneous conscience is too lenient. C. A correct conscience can never be wrong, while an erroneous conscience is always right. D. There is no difference between the two. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, how did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If yes, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. We will help you deepen your understanding through this video.
Ethics. Definition: ethics is both an art and science that deals with the morality of human acts. It explores what is right or wrong, good or bad, and provides a framework for moral decision-making. Purpose: ethics guides individuals in making choices that align with moral principles, ensuring actions are just and conducive to societal harmony. Etika. Kahulugan: ang etika ay parehong sining at agham na tumatalakay sa moralidad ng mga kilos ng tao. Sinasaliksik nito kung ano ang tama o mali, mabuti o masama, at nagbibigay ng balangkas para sa moral na pagdedesisyon. Layunin: ginagabayan ng etika ang mga individual sa paggawa ng mga pagpili na naaayon sa mga prinsipyong moral, tinitiyak na ang mga aksyon ay makatarungan at nakakatulong sa pagkakasundo ng lipunan. Human act. Definition: actions performed consciously and freely by an individual, guided by intellect and will. Examples: deciding to help a stranger, donating to charity. Act of man. Definition: actions that occur beyond one's consciousness or without deliberate control of the intellect and will. Examples: breathing, blinking, sneezing. Batas ng tao. Kahulugan: mga kilos na isinagawa ng may kamalayan at malayang ng isang individual na ginagabayan ng talino at kalooban. Mga halimbawa: pagpapasya na tumulong sa isang estranghero, pagbibigay ng donasyon sa kawang gawa. Gawa ng tao. Kahulugan: mga kilos na nagaganap na lampas sa kamalayan ng isang tao o walang sinasadyang kontrol sa talino at kalooban. Mga halimbawa: paghinga, pagkurap, pagbahing. Types of human acts in relation to reason. First, good, moral. Definition: acts in harmony with reason and moral principles. Example: praying, volunteering for a noble cause. Second, bad, immoral. Definition: acts in opposition to reason and moral principles. Example: stealing, lying. Third, indifferent, amoral. Definition: acts that have no intrinsic relation to reason or morality. Example: eating, walking. Mga uri ng mga gawa ng tao na kaugnay ng dahilan. Una, timabuti, moral. Kahulugan: kumikilos na naaayon sa katwiran at mga prinsipyong moral. Halimbawa, pagdarasal, pagbubuluntaryo para sa isang marangal na layunin. Pangalawa, timas-ama, immoral. Kahulugan: kumikilos na salungat sa katwiran at mga prinsipyong moral. Halimbawa, pagnanakaw, pagsisinungaling. Pangatlo, tuwalang malasakit, amoral. Kahulugan: mga kilos na walang tunay na kaugnayan sa katwiran o moralidad. Halimbawa, kumakain, naglalakad. Modifiers of human acts. Modifiers are factors that influence the morality or voluntariness of human acts. First, ignorance, absence of intellectual knowledge in an individual about something they are expected to know. Types. Vincible ignorance can be overcome with effort and is typically culpable. Invincible ignorance cannot be overcome due to lack of means and is usually non-culpable. Second, concupiscence refers to strong bodily appetites or emotional tendencies that can lead to actions like love, hatred, joy, grief, daring, fear, and anger. Impact may impair judgment and lead to impulsive actions. Third, fear, the shrinking back of the mind from a perceived danger or threat. Effect can diminish the voluntariness of an act but does not eliminate responsibility entirely. Fourth, violence, external force applied by another person or circumstance, impairing free will. Example, being coerced at gunpoint. Fifth, habit, a behavior developed through the frequent repetition of an act, often performed unconsciously. Impact, habits can shape moral character positively, virtue, or negatively, vice. Mga modifier na mga gawa ng tao. Ang mga modifier ay mga salik na nakakaimpluwensya sa moralidad o kusang loob ng mga kilos ng tao. Una, kamangmangan, kawalan ng intelektual na kaalaman sa isang individual tungkol sa isang bagay na inaasahan nilang malaman. Mga uri. Invincible ignorance, maaaring malampasan ng pagsisikap at kadalasang may kasalanan. Invincible ignorance, hindi madaig dahil sa kakulangan ng paraan at kadalasan ay hindi may kasalanan. Pangalawa, concupiscence, tumutukoy sa malakas na gana sa katawan o emosyonal na tendensya na maaaring humantong sa mga aksyon tulad ng pag-ibig, puot, saya, dalamhati, pangahas, takot, at galit. Epekto, maaaring makapinsala sa paghuhusga at humantong sa mga mapusok na pagkilos. Pangatlo, takot ng pag-urong ng isipan mula sa isang nakikitang panganib o banta. Epekto, maaaring bawasan ang pagiging kusang loob ng isang gawa ngunit hindi ganap na inaalis ang responsibilidad. Pang-apat, karahasan, panlabas na puwersa na inilapat ng ibang tao o pangyayari na pumipinsala sa malayang pagpapasya. Halimbawa, pinipilit sa pagtutok ng baril. Panglima, ugali, isang pag-uugali na nabuo sa pamamagitan ng madalas na pag-uulit ng isang kilos na kadalasang ginagawa ng hindi namamalayan. Epekto, ang mga gawi ay maaaring humubog sa moral na katangian ng positibo, kabutihan, o negatibo, bisyo. Norms of human acts. Norms are standards that guide and measure the morality of human acts. First, law. Saint Thomas Aquinas defines law as an ordinance of reason, promulgated for the common good, by the one who has charge of the society. Types. Eternal law, God's overarching governance of creation. Natural law, the moral principles embedded in human nature. Divine law, laws revealed through sacred texts. Human law, legislated rules for societal order. 2. Conscience. The internal judgment by which individuals apply their knowledge of good and evil to their own actions. Types. Correct conscience aligns with objective moral truth. Erroneous conscience, misdirected judgment based on incorrect reasoning. Scrupulous conscience, overly cautious and rigid in assessing morality. Lax conscience, tends to downplay the moral gravity of actions. By understanding these principles, individuals are better equipped to navigate complex moral dilemmas and act in ways that promote justice and virtue. Pamantayan ng mga gawa ng tao. Ang mga pamantayan ay mga pamantayan na gumagabay at sumusukat sa moralidad ng mga kilos ng tao. Una, batas. Tinukoy ni Santo Thomas Aquinas ang batas bilang isang ordinansa ng katwiran na inihahayag para sa kabutihang panlahat ng isang may hawak ng lipunan. Mga uri. Walang hanggang batas ang pangkalahatang pamamahala ng Diyos sa paglikha. Likas na batas ang mga prinsipyong moral na nakapaloob sa kalikasan ng tao. Banal na batas, mga batas na inihayag sa pamamagitan ng mga sagradong teksto. Batas ng tao, mga batas na isinabatas para sa kaayusan ng lipunan. 2. Konsensya. Ang panloob na paghuhusga kung saan inilalapat ng mga individual ang kanilang kaalaman sa mabuti at masama sa kanilang sariling mga aksyon. Mga uri. Tamang konsensya, naaayon sa layuning moral na katotohanan. Maling konsensya, maling paghuhusga batay sa maling pangangatwiran. Maingat na konsensya, masyadong maingat at mahigpit sa pagtatasa ng moralidad. Lax conscience, may posibilidad na maliitin ang moral gravity ng mga aksyon. Sa pamamagitan ng pag-unawa sa mga alituntuning ito, ang mga individual ay mas nasangkapan upang mag-navigate sa mga komplikadong moral na dilema at kumilos sa mga paraan na nagtataguyod ng katarungan at kabutihan.
Which of the following is an example of an indifferent human act? A. Praying. B. Walking. C. Volunteering. D. Donating to charity. In which of the following situations does natural law apply? A. Deciding to follow a law that does not align with personal beliefs. B. A decision that reflects basic human rights and moral principles. C. Choosing to break a law because it is inconvenient. D. Deciding to ignore any moral consideration in a situation. What is the key difference between vincible and invincible ignorance? A. Vincible ignorance cannot be overcome, while invincible ignorance can be. B. Vincible ignorance is related to lack of knowledge that can be corrected, while invincible ignorance cannot be corrected due to circumstances. C. Vincible ignorance results in more moral responsibility, while invincible ignorance results in less. D. There is no significant difference between the two. Which of the following correctly categorizes an immoral act? A. An act performed according to reason and moral principles. B. An act done intentionally with disregard for moral principles. C. An act that has no relation to moral values. D. An act that is helpful to society. How do fear and violence affect the voluntariness of human acts? A. They completely eliminate moral responsibility. B. They can reduce voluntariness but not completely remove responsibility. C. They have no effect on the voluntariness of human acts. D. They always make an act morally right. Which statement best evaluates the role of conscience in making ethical decisions? A. Conscience is always a reliable guide for making moral decisions. B. Conscience can be unreliable if it is poorly formed or misdirected. C. Conscience has no impact on ethical decisions. D. Conscience only affects decisions when legal consequences are involved. How do habits shape moral character? A. Habits do not affect moral character at all. B. Positive habits can lead to virtues, while negative habits can lead to vices. C. Habits are always harmful to moral character. D. Habits shape moral character only in rare cases. Which of the following is an effective argument about the equality of natural, divine, and human laws in guiding human morality? A. Natural law is the only law that matters in morality. B. Divine law and human law are more important than natural law. C. All three laws contribute equally to guiding morality, though in different ways. D. Only human law affects moral behavior directly. How would you judge the importance of concupiscence in understanding moral failures? A. Concupiscence is irrelevant to moral failures. B. Concupiscence can impair judgment and lead to impulsive actions, but it should not excuse immoral acts. C. Concupiscence is the sole reason for moral failures. D. Concupiscence has no impact on moral behavior. How would you design a framework to teach young people about the types and modifiers of human acts to help them make ethical decisions? A. Create a series of lectures without any practical examples. B. Use real-life examples, group discussions, and moral decision-making exercises to engage students. C. Focus only on theoretical concepts without involving students in practical applications. D. Use only textbook definitions with no activities or examples. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. After reviewing all the questions and answers, calculate your final score based on the number of correct answers. Point 3. How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If so, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. You can review this video to further enhance your understanding of the topic. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13. I hope you found our teacher Lumaban's self-learning video enjoyable and informative. If you gained new knowledge from this video, we would greatly appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We value your feedback. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We hope to see you again in our next video. May God bless you always. Welcome to the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.